Hello everyone, Oscar Worthy here. Check this out. Sean Penn says people who don't get the shot are not allowed to watch his movies, but hardly anyone is watching his movies anyway. Sean Penn, what is wrong with you, my guy? Check this out. He says nobody could watch his movies. He's pretty much discriminating against half the world's population here. But this article claims that no one's watching his movies anyway. He thinks he's some kind of humanitarian, but he wants to force everybody to inject something in their bodies without their consent. That sounds a lot like a rape to me, doesn't it? And that's what he wants for everybody. Some kind of humanitarian, ain't he? Look at this. Okay. Washed up Hollywood actor Sean Penn has declared that the only people allowed to see his new film Flag Day are those who have obediently got fully shotted up for the sickness. In a bizarre rant to CNN, Penn compared not getting the shot to pointing a gun at people, calling this ironic for people who support the Second Amendment. Penn believes that everyone should get the shot, including moviegoers who, for whatever reason, want to watch his films. Penn has also decided that he will not go back to work on his upcoming Watergate drama Gaslit with... Oh, the irony. That is hilarious. Check it out. Gaslit. That's the name of his new movie. Gaslit. What he's trying to do to the entire world is gaslight them. And his next movie's called Gaslit. With Julia Roberts, unless everyone on set has been fully given the shot. We saw how that worked out with Sharon Stone. She almost got fired from her movie because she wanted the same thing. Now, may God help her godson, because he is very sick. So I feel very bad for in that regard. But for her statements about forcing everybody to get this shot, which is an experiment, is not good. And that is what's happening here, because they are trying to gaslight everybody. Okay, Sean Penn, what are we going to do with you? Penn says he made this decision because he does not want to feel complicit in potentially having crew members get infected while shooting. Okay, that's called gaslighting. Okay, and because of Penn's strong belief in the jabs, filming for Gaslit is being delayed. Penn, however, has chosen to blame weak leadership in some of the unions that are too concerned about some of the fringe constituencies. Fringe? There are a lot of people that don't agree with being forced to have injections and being raped by the devil. Okay? Within and not concerned enough about common sense. In other words, Penn believes that freedom of choice is not to be respected when it comes to Donald, father of the shot, Trump's Operation Warp Speed shots. The entertainment industry needs to just mandate them for everyone, Penn says, so that he can feel comfortable while on set. Hypocrite Sean Penn blasted cancel culture back in July, calling it ludicrous. As for viewers of Flag Day, which is now in theaters, Penn is demanding that only people who rolled up their sleeves, as Tony Fauci told them to, should be allowed to see it. Eventually, it will stream, and that's a better time for the people without the shot to see it, Penn stated, urging unshot audiences to, as one person put it, unjected. I like that term, unjected. Yes, to stay home and not watch his new film. Penn admits that such statements are likely to ostracize some of his fans, assuming he still has any, but that his controversial stance is correct. Get the shot or do not watch Penn is his request. Okay, we're only doing what you say, Penn. Penn's attempt to cancel moviegoers who refuse the shot is a direct contradiction to statements he made back in July during an appearance on Conan O'Brien late night talk show. Penn and O'Brien discussed what they described as Soviet-style cancel culture and the ludicrous nature of it. Now, less than 2 months later, Penn is engaging in cancel culture himself by trying to block the unvaccinated from going to the movie without permanently altering their DNA with experimental gene therapy injections. No problem. I wouldn't watch a Sean Penn movie if he held a gun to my head, joked one commenter at News Punch in response to the news. I really have not watched a Hollywood movie in years, wrote another. Since this character has said this, it makes me even more comfortable that I've decided to never get a shot. He is the joke. Others pointed out that Penn fears about the sickness spreading if the shot people are present in a theater or on set are ludicrous. If the shot truly works as claims, would not everyone who got the shot be protected against an outbreak, regardless of the vaccination status of others? How is this sort of divisiveness and hatred tolerated in a so-called progressive perspective? Another commenter wrote, pointing out the irony of Penn's hypocritical position. They can no longer conceal their true nature. The latest news about Hollywood insanity over this sickness can be found at wherever. All over the place. It doesn't matter where. Look and you will find it. Throw a rock and you will hit it. Okay, there you have it, folks. His new movie that has stopped production is called Gaslit. I'm sure it's going to not be about what's going on now because everything now is backwards. It will probably be the opposite of what's going on now. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about Sean Penn not wanting the unjected to go and watch his film. Hilarious, ain't it? Thanks for watching. Oscar-worthy out.